All right, so I'm gonna be eating my dinner because I made chicken tikka masala with rice and cheese chapati, and I have some yogurt because it's spicy. So bismillah. Hello everyone. Who's here? Who did I miss saying hi to? A lot of people, maybe. Hi everybody. I'm just gonna say a collective hi. So as you can see from the title, spicy. Hi, Siggy, Michaela, everyone I missed. Hi, Anna, Scapegoat, Jimmy Jim, everyone. I prefer non. Okay, that's what my dinner looks like. And some plain yogurt to cool it down. All right, so because I'm like, honestly, I had to force myself today. And yes, I feel proud because I'm having a very bad mental health day. And my leg feels okay today, but my mental health is crap. And I literally was like, let's just order. And every time I get like this, I want to neglect everything in my life. So I'm like, so Salah was looking at like Indian restaurants and he was like, okay, let's order. And then whenever I saw the total at the end, I was like, I'm just gonna move my ass and make it, because like he was craving Indian food. So I'm like, Indian food, I can make Indian food. So I showered, got out of my rut, made dinner, and I feel better now. So. But there are some things I would like to address. I would like to have a serious answer. I would like to know for real. Seriously. Oh, I'll check again, Nicolina. Salam alaikum. I would like to know from reaction channels that make such a big, or people who follow them. I want to know seriously. I'm not raging. I want to know on a serious, calm level. What gives you the right to be invasive and know my visa status? Number one question for you. Number two, how does this affect your life in any way? Number three, when did it went from reacting to videos to being invasive in my personal life? I'd like to know that. On a serious level, I would like to know that in your next videos, because there's this drama going around that Peetz apparently said some things, probably not realizing that it was a big deal. You know, he probably didn't think, oh, people are going to talk about this, like, her visa, who cares, you know? So I just want to clear some things up. Number one, I'm not mad at Peetz and I'll never be mad at Peetz, so. So basically, for those of you who are new and don't know who Peetz is, he was, well, my former roommate, but he's been a friend, like a best friend for like probably, I don't know how many years now, but since like high school, okay? That would change. And people like to virtue signal, well, as a Muslim woman, you're not allowed to have friends. Maybe that's true, that's not your business. Word from paparazzi. Sorry, I'm eating. He also apparently said when I was down in Canada, I visited his mom and was talking about, you know, how I would border hop. I can't afford to come to Canada because plane tickets are expensive, all right? As for the plane fare, yeah, it's expensive. It's even more than he said usually. Because I usually go last minute, like I book my plane ticket last minute, so it's always more. So it's expensive. It's expensive to go travel to Canada. It's a very expensive plane ticket. It's not something I even like, technically, yeah, I could pay for it, or he could pay for it, or we could pay for it, whatever. It's no one's business. Technically, a ticket could be bought, but then like we have bills. Like I have a lot of debts I have to deal with from Canada. We have our bills here, you know, and we are planning for other travel. And so for me to just go to Canada, like for no reason, like even a couple of times a year, it is expensive. And I have been doing it, you know, I've been going, but so he's technically right. The airfare is expensive. And he's probably just assuming, you know, because I never was rich or anything, and I'm not rich. I don't see what the T in is that. Like, what's the T? Oh no, she can't afford a plane ticket to Canada. If I need to go to Canada, I'll get there. Don't worry about it. So he's right about that. It is expensive to go to Canada. It's not cheap. As for the border hopping, at one point, yeah. Number one, I'm not going to talk about my visa status. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, because literally it's no one's business. I don't know where the one up is and saying, oh yeah, we were right. Who cares? Even if it was true, who cares what visa I'm on here? You can't just come here. At first, yeah, it was a tourist visa, and I would border hop somewhere sometimes. Yes, of course. So what? What's your point? I don't know what, like, can you please tell me what the T is? You don't just come here and get a visa. It's hard. They've changed the rules a lot. You don't know what my visa status is now. Even Peetz doesn't know, because I haven't told him anything in a while. Um, I used to border hop, yes. Now, I'm not telling you. For example, they've recently changed the rules where you can have a family visa here now. Like somebody, it depends on a lot of things. You have to have a certain amount of money and all this and that. Not like an unreasonable amount, but there's like criteria. And Salah fits the criteria. So I'm just saying, like, they've changed things for family visas. I'm not saying that's what I'm doing. I'm not saying it's not what I'm doing. I'm not telling you on purpose. Like, I don't want that private information to be told for people to exploit it for views because they have nothing. All right. They're literally desperate, low to the point where they have nothing else, that they have to make tea out of what my visa status is in a country, as if that has any true meaning to their life, like whatsoever. I don't say I lied because I purposely was vague, and I would say yes, no, on purpose. Because it's not anyone's business. I don't want to know what it is. Because again, it's my life, it's my business, not yours. The need to have all of this information about my private life is insanely invasive and insanely pathetic for content. People don't understand why I hide my status. Because Stephanie, it's no one's business. And you are actually going to say why I keep these things private? Have you seen people say they're going to call the Kuwait authorities? People say they're going to show up at the airport. People looking up my tickets when I'm going on a flight. People showing up. People go real life on me all the time, Stephanie. So I'm trying to protect myself and my privacy. I don't need people knowing all my business. Just like I don't show people my marriage certificate. Like, no. Yeah, no, they're not pulling me out of a peaceful place, but I'm definitely addressing it. Exactly, Jack. People are that low and that obsessed with me that they would do something like that, for sure. And of course, Kuwait authorities are going to think that these people are just Islamophobic and stupid, which they are, and probably hang up on them. Which they should. Yeah. I know, Stephanie. Yeah, it's legal. I mean, that's the thing. But I'm keeping it private because it's a part of my life I want to keep private. I don't even have to explain beyond that why, you know? It should just be left at that. Okay, she doesn't want to talk about it. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's not something I want to talk about. I'm saying that there are a lot of Islamophobic people who make a lot of comments. So, um, like the Mahari Ham and all that stuff, and saying I'm obsessed with plane crashes because I'm gonna be a bomber and stuff like that. Exactly, Jack. Jack's been watching me a long time. Yeah, I think it's just more prudent to be very secretive about things like this. Yeah, PK, they do. Yep. Friends do visa hopping every 3 months. Hi, Crystal. To the UK, Canada, it's fine. Exactly. Who cares? But there's one ridiculous reaction channel who put in like a clapping sound, like a cheering sound, when they found out what Peetz said, and it's like, what's your one up? What's your one up? Like, really? That you're the most invasive reaction channel? Okay, good for you. Genuinely, none of these things are anyone's business. And I'm not going to turn against Peetz. He's not going to turn against me. You can keep trying. It's not going to happen. That's okay, Jim. I'm getting content on it also. If I don't talk about it, Jimmy, they're going to get content out of anything. So it doesn't matter at this point. My Iraqi former Muslim boyfriend gets Islamophobic comments. Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, of course it bothers me that people invade my privacy. And anyway, so sorry, I don't want negative people in my circle at all, period. Goodbye. If you want to defend that kind of behavior, goodbye. Go watch them then, I don't care. So that's that. That's the tea. That's the cold tea that's not going to go anywhere. Exactly, Jack. Sometimes it happens. I accidentally use my left hand. Like, these people are like, these people berate me every day and they think they're any better morally and they're going to go to heaven? No. It goes beyond your privacy abuse. The harass family members and those in your life who aren't online. It's just weird and unhinged. Exactly, Vam. And by the way, and whenever I was telling Pete's mom that, it meant when I was doing that. At one point I was. Yeah, so it's no secret. By the way, you have to also leave to come back in with a new status. Say hi to who, Ashley? So womp womp, you really found out nothing. And even if you did, who cares? Like, I don't see how that makes any difference to anyone's life. When I look. These Samuel bots are in other chats laughing and promoting them to dox Miriam's family members. Yet they think they're the good ones, delusional group of idiots. Exactly. They don't like to be called out. They don't like when it's turned on them. Too bad. And they don't like that they can't get a one-up on me because nothing they do has an effect on my life. Even Turkey, yeah, it's normal. Exactly. Who cares? Do people never like self-reflect and think that you're maybe a little too insane and invasive? And do you not hate the fact that you have to do these kinds of things to get any views at all? Sad. Miskin. Jenna. Yeah, Italian. They act like they know exactly. That's where they try to get the one up. Oh yeah, I know this about you. So what? Like, it's just irritating because it's so invasive. It's like someone's privacy. Oh, but you're a public figure. Okay, that makes it all much better. I'm just a YouTuber with 100K subscribers. I'm not a friggin' huge celebrity. It's not right to be invasive like that to celebrities either. Exactly, Jenna. No, you're not. In Kuwait, Salah is not Kuwaiti. He's also an expat. But they have opened up family visas now. So, yeah, it just depends. They're always changing the rules. It's not easy. No, and that's the thing. People talk a lot about something they don't know about, you know? People ask me, are you a tourist? What's your visa status? Why should I tell them if I don't want to? That's just my point, you know? Glad you haven't let anything drive a wedge between you and peace. No, it's not gonna happen. I just told him, like, I'm sure he didn't mean anything by it, but just don't ever, like, talk about me at all, period, you know? And I'm sure he'll be okay with that. He usually doesn't. So, I'm sure he just was talking and not realizing. You know what? People bait him very hard. They bait him for information about me. I see it sometimes in his chats. Like, you know, it's Rudy Buddy this, like, whatever. Thank you for watching me. How does all what work? Honey bun? I don't know. The level of obsession is weird. There hasn't been. I don't know. I don't even care. That was so good. I guess you can still see me. Hold on. Spicy. Oh my gosh. Whew. Sorry guys, being gross. Whatever. Hey honey bun. Hi Ryan. Blackzilian! It was rice, yeah. But once person changes, not another person's concern. People should be adult enough to respect it. Yeah, exactly. Being a piece of crap just because someone is on social media is no excuse for that kind of nastiness. Exactly. There is constructive criticism, exactly. Hi, Chrissy. Carolina. The water's heavy. We have Diva. You had chicken livers? Oh, I have a package of chicken livers in my freezer because Salah likes them, so I have to try to make them. How do you make them? Just some cold stale tea that reaction channels think is a big one up.